After we leave this earth, one of the first things we will be asked is, what did you do with your time? And that's always been a big question that I never really understood when I was younger. It didn't really click in my head because maybe I wasn't at an age to understand or to comprehend what that means or to even ponder on it. Hello. It's me and Inaya, aka my sister, aka the girl who was in the filler episode.
I actually watched that video 2 days ago, yesterday.
Yeah.
We're so freaking funny.
We're
Like,
so
guys, go watch
funny.
that video. You need to watch the whole smelling candle segment.
No, because if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know croissants and coffee, you know.
Ooh.
That's it. Stinky.
Guys, stinky.
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 If you see anything looking raggedy in the back, it's not actually our room.
This is my home.
This is not our house.
My socks in the back. Look at my socks. So we ran away to the middle of nowhere. We're in the malls.
We didn't actually run away. We booked somewhere to go. I was going I really made myself dizzy.
I was in, feel like a doner kebab. Shawarma.
You feel like I want to give Naya a bit of time here to tell us about her aid for Lebanon.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah, I didn't actually plan
just set up
this.
the camera.
Naya is currently raising money, especially for Ramadan. Give everyone an opportunity to donate to charity and to good causes. What better person to kick it off than my own sister? So take the floor. 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 Take the floor.
This fundraiser is to support Palestinian and Syrian refugees in Lebanon who have fled, sometimes from natural disasters, sometimes from oppression. And in a month as special as Ramadan, it's very important to note that this campaign is 100% zakat eligible. That 2.5% that you need to be donating, by the way. The Lord actually prescribed that upon you, by the way. So if you...
So I just had to do it.
That's 2.5%.
And this is an easy way to do it for you.
Exactly. If you'd like to donate your zakat to this fundraiser, just put in the comment zakat, and then the organisers, Human Appeal, will allocate the funds accordingly. Right now, they're on the ground delivering iftar and suhoor packs, which is really cool.
That's really lovely.
If you want to get involved,
Get involved.
get involved.
I will put the link in the description if it will allow me. Inaya herself will be handing all the aid to the people herself, inshallah, when the deployment happens. Is there anything that you've done so far to try and raise money for it?
So far, we have done bake sales. If y'all didn't know, I can make a little sweet treat.
And I can bake. And I eat all the goodies.
She does.
I eat all the goodies.
She does.
She's also put a little QR code there for you just to donate. We'll also put it here if you would like to scan it. This is the end of this segment. Right. Hello. If you're new here, my name's Hafsa. Nice to meet you. This is my channel and this is one of my videos. If this is your first time watching me, feel free to watch all the rest of my videos because they are very fun, very all over the place sometimes. There's not one true niche that I have, although I have a feeling I'm just making my own niche. I did try and film this earlier today and the lighting was cool, the lighting was moody. It was, you know, the vibes were there, but it just decided to get a lot darker because I was filming it at like sunset time and it just became very blurry. A lot of the things that I was saying were very jumbled up, and although it doesn't matter to you, it matters to me because I want to put out the best possible content that I can for myself and that I'm happy with and that I'm pleased with. So I wanted to refilm it again for you guys. I have my notes here. I have my notes in my journal. First of all, Ramadan Mubarak to everyone. I hope your Ramadan is going well and I hope you are getting the good deeds and making the most of your time. I hope that you're getting everything that you want out of it and I hope you're meeting the goals that you wanted to. Before I start off with the video, I would just like to say I am very grateful that I am here this Ramadan and that I am here to even go through this holy month again. Ramadan is always a time where you practice gratitude, where you discipline yourself, not only physically, but as the word metaphysically, like your soul. And it's a restart and a reboot for yourself, especially spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically as well. It's just a big restart and I really do enjoy whenever this month comes around because it allows me just to take that step back and to realign myself and realign my values and my morals that I want to, because along the way they do get lost, and along the way, as much as I don't want to admit it, I do lose it. and I do let it slip. Throughout the month, I always want to remind myself that this is a month of mercy from a merciful God. Just a disclaimer, this video is not something that I usually do. Throughout my videos, I do talk about my religion, I do talk about my spirituality and being a Muslim, as well as being a Muslim woman. I do integrate it here and there in my videos. I hope you guys enjoy that because it does show an authentic side to myself, because it is very important for me and it is a big factor of my outward look, is a big factor of my inward self, and it's a big part of me. I hope you guys enjoy this video, regardless if you are Muslim, regardless if you're not. I hope you can get something from this, even if it's not quote unquote religious advice. I'm not here to advise anyone. I'm not here to teach. I'm not here to do something that will put me in a place so I am in a position to teach people. I'm just here to talk about my reflections throughout Ramadan, to talk about my thoughts, my feelings, what I've been feeling so far, because we are currently in the second, going on to third week of Ramadan. So we're going into the second half of Ramadan, subhanAllah. And I can't believe it. It's already gone so fast, and always every Ramadan it does go fast, and within a blink of an eye it does finish really, really quick. But alhamdulillah, I'm really glad about what I am doing throughout this month and how that is going, without giving away too much, because I do like to keep my things private and I do like to keep a lot of my personal things to me and to God. One of the questions that we will be asked by Allah, aka God, after we pass away and after we leave this earth, one of the first things we will be asked is, what did you do with your time? And that's always been a big question that I never really understood when I was younger. I think when I was younger, it didn't really click in my head because maybe I wasn't at an age to understand or to comprehend what that means, or to even ponder on it. And now that I'm getting older, it definitely does hit a lot more to me, because so much of my time is just gone. It just slips away. And even though I am so young, oh my God, I'm teary. And even though I'm still so young, I know that I'm not getting any younger. And I know older people probably find that funny that I'm saying that, but I am very aware that I'm not getting younger and that I am now aging and growing. I'm just going to keep going to get to my peak, and then it's going to go down from there. But I'm not thinking about that right now, because at any point I could go down, and at any point my health can go or something can go. But I always pray that that doesn't happen and that I am in good health, and I already know whatever happens is within God's will, and whatever He wills will happen, and it's not in my control. And I remember for the longest time that was always very hard for me to grasp, because I couldn't comprehend that, especially in my little brain, especially when I was younger. It was very hard to even think about that, to even think like, oh, well, but I want this, but I want all these things, and I want to be this person, to do this, to that, rah, rah, rah. But it's not up to me, and it never was up to me. And all I can do is be the best person that I can. And what it is up to me is how I behave and how I conduct myself and how I react and how I present myself and how I am as a person. And even though I may have goals and aspirations in my life, which, don't get me wrong, that is up to me to pursue and that is up to me to actually go for it, it is also by the will of God that's even put in my heart, and that's even a part of me. Because without that, would it be a part of me? Without that, would I even be thinking these things? No, I wouldn't. A big indicator of our time, the screen time on our phone. And as much as I hate to admit it, mine is more than 3 hours, which isn't good, even though realistically you have 24 hours a day and there's only so much time you can have. And da, da, da. Why is it that much time out of my day taken up? Yes, I film, I create on my phone, I do things on my phone creatively, but most of the time I am not doing that. Most of the time I'm doing something else that is only recreational, and that's just something just to entertain myself. I don't need to do that. I can just put my phone down and do something physical. For example, my journal, my planner, my sketchbook, the people I love. I spend time with them, cook, learn to do that, I guess. But like, try different things. And the phone is taking up my time, and I don't want to go to my Lord and be like, well, most of the time I was actually on my phone scrolling on TikTok and doom scrolling and doing all these things where I literally don't even remember what I was doing on my phone. I can only remember what I've done today because today is today. And alhamdulillah, today I was productive on my phone, but most of the time I'm not. But I also have to remember that Allah didn't create us as perfect beings and that He didn't create us as angels. Because if He wanted to, He would have. And Allah also tells us that even if He did create us perfect, He would still create another species that wasn't perfect so they could turn to Him. That's why He didn't create us perfect, because we want to turn to Him and He's the only one that is perfect. But that is something that's weighing on my mind a lot. And we don't know how long we have left. We don't. We don't know if we could go in a few hours, a few seconds, a few minutes, a few days, a few nights, a few years from now, maybe more. But there's something that Muslims say to each other a lot of the time, before Ramadan, after Ramadan, when Ramadan comes, when Ramadan's ending. We always say to each other, may we see another Ramadan. May you see another Ramadan. May I see another Ramadan. And I think, of course, if you're not Muslim, it's a bit random because, like, okay, may we all see another day. But with Ramadan in particular, it's a very special month because a lot of gates are open, a lot of gates are shut. A lot of things in Ramadan allows us to reflect about ourselves and about what we truly are like without another influence there, if that makes sense. As vague as I'm being. Always leading up to Ramadan, I've always noticed the countless funerals that lead up to it within like a week of it or within a day of Ramadan being announced. I think particularly this year I really, really noticed it because I would always just see it and it's just like, wow, every single time that happens. And it hits more to me now because I'm in a different place in my life than I was last Ramadan. I'm in a different place of my life than I was last Ramadan. And the things that I prayed for, I have now. Alhamdulillah, I know that God is all hearing and God is all knowing. I think practicing gratitude through this month is the best time to practice it. And practicing having intention in everything is the best time to practice in this month as well. Because in anything that we do, it can all be worship. It can all be the best way to use our time. For example, me sitting down doing this video, I'm doing it with the intention of pleasing my Lord. I'm doing it with the intention of speaking about Him because I like to speak about it and I like to speak about my religion. When I always thought about the question, what did you do with your time? I couldn't think of an answer because it was confusing to even start with that question itself. And now as I'm getting older, the answer that I can think of is a realistic answer and a truthful answer and an honest answer that I want to reflect in my day to day life and that I want to be truthful about. I want to say, I read the book that you sent down in my time. I read through the English translation and I tried to understand it as best as I can in my time. I listened to the stories about the prophets in my time. I listened to my friends, my family, speakers talk about you and my religion in my time. I spent time reflecting and praying to you. I spent time thinking about you all the time. And there's a verse in the Quran which is from chapter 13, verse 28. Is it not in the remembrance of Allah that hearts find rest? Just even that is so calming to me. Just me even remembering God in my day to day life allows me to be the best person that I can. Think about how, for example, if you're working and you have a boss and you want to show your best self to your boss so it reflects how well you work. Kind of the same way for God, but a different light. I want to have a different relationship with my Lord. Yes, He is my boss, but He's also the most forgiving, the most merciful. I can turn to Him whenever I can, wherever I want. And He always says to turn to Him. That's what I mean. Like, I want to present myself in the best way and I want to be the best person that I can for my Lord because that's what I want to do with my time. I want to remember Him in everything that I do. So, let's make a dua together. Ya Allah, allow us all to remember you in everything that we do. Put blessings in everything that we do. Take anything ill and evil out of our ways and allow us to use our time wisely. And I would also like to end off this video with a little line that I like to put on the end of my journal entries, which is, may you accept this passage, this little entry of mine as a sincere and heartfelt prayer to you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys got something from this video. I hope it wasn't all just a jumbled mess of my brain. I just wanted to share that because especially throughout Ramadan, I just wanted to do a little reminder. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing and stay for a while. I hope you enjoy your time here. And if you enjoyed this video, do go check out all my other videos. And yeah, okay, that's all from me. Bye-bye for now.